It's Clean Gaming back for another video. Um, Today we're going to be doing Dragons B12 with the Triple Icaru and my team. I'm going to show the runes. It's kind of standard. Everybody kind of knows how it works by now. If you don't, welcome. But I'm going to talk about it a little bit, things I found out, and by watching other people's videos, trying and testing myself. As you can see, that's what I just did. Um, it's usually about a 45, sometimes a little bit lower. It usually doesn't go higher than 46. And so what I found out with this team is don't try to go massive damage. You try to get as much as you can, but trying to push for like a lot of crit damage, it's not the smartest way of going about it. That's what I tried. I tried to run through Necro to get a rage set. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna make like 130 crit damage, triple Icaru team. And I built one just to test it, and it does not perform well because of a couple of reasons. One, when you're trying to do it off of rage, you have to have a lot of defense substats, and it's hard to get that plus accuracy plus crit rate and meet the threshold that you need to meet. Usually you have to fill it in with one Icaru having like triple determination. I didn't want to farm that, so I just farmed what I'm wanting to farm, which is dragons, and farm the guard sets where I could kind of make the team hit the stats I wanted and not have to really kill myself to farm that stuff. So a lot of my stuff that I do have, I just got through farming dragons, but we're just going to kind of go over it really quick. All right, so first thing, you want really high crit rate. 93 might be a little too high, but I'd say it's good because for the trash waves, you want to get a crit hit, or your crit damage means nothing. And though I don't have really high crit damage, you still want it to crit to maximize your damage, obviously. Point two, you want decent attack. This one has 611, not that high, decent, but nothing crazy. You also want accuracy. So you see 26 accuracy, you see on this one 21, and you see 40 on this one. This one's my highest, it goes first. You don't really want it that way, but it's just kind of how the rune's laid. And you say, that's not a lot of accuracy. It isn't, but I do have, this is one accuracy set, and then this one, I believe, has another accuracy set. Yeah, so I have two accuracy sets between these, so they're actually at 46, 41, and 60. So again, go higher if you can, but you're trying to hit so many different thresholds with attack, crit rate, crit damage, and accuracy. It's kind of hard to balance, and this is kind of where I've laid. So this one has 93 as well, less crit damage but more attack. So 810 on this one, so I think it's like 200 more. Yeah. And then my last one, the one that goes first, I've noticed one that is like plus 58 speed. You'll be able to attack the dragon. Oh, I might have ran out of energy. Yeah. Okay. So you want to be able to, obviously, if you're not putting out a lot of damage, have an Icaru, I think it's plus 80 or 90 speed if you're not able to kill the boss really quickly. I try to kill the boss in 11 turns. Most of the time it happens in 12, but rarely it's 13. This one I try to kill in 5. And then your Icaru doesn't team up, sadly, but that's just trying to kill different waves at a certain speed. So with this, we'll count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, it was very close to 11. If Vert heal, it all depends because he sometimes doesn't use his second skill, but it's kind of annoying because it does about 2,500 more per hit, and that would obviously kill it right there. But I digress. The information I'm trying to get to you guys, if you haven't built this team yet, I would wait because the bounce patch is coming out very soon, probably right after this next World Arena is done and over with, and then we go into the actual season. That's usually when the balance patch comes out. Some people say there might be a nerf on Triple Icaru. I honestly don't think so. So just as a precaution, maybe wait, see what happens. If it doesn't get nerfed, I highly recommend it. For mid to end game players, beginner, maybe not, hold off, and farm what you can for now. But mid game, you're probably going to average around a minute 5 to a minute and 15, maybe a little bit more. And that's okay. If you're not like buying any packs or you don't have a ton of crystals, it doesn't really matter as long as you're putting in the time and what you're trying to upgrade. If you're trying to upgrade Violent, obviously you're going to go in this dungeon. So with that, some people like me are dedicated to trying to get the times down as fast as possible. It means nothing if you don't really have the crystals to supply it. And if you don't have that, I wouldn't worry too much about it because once you hit 0 crystals, you can't really, do the dungeon anymore. So if you're running at a minute and you're trying to get it lower, if you don't have many crystals, don't worry about it. Just farm it. It takes a little bit more time, nothing crazy. So a typical run, I think it's like 7.5 minutes. And if you're running it at a minute, it's 10 minutes. Let's say I go away from my game for a while, but you're at your game, you make up that time anyway. So nitpicking like that doesn't really matter. But yeah, so if you haven't built this team, wait till the balance patch. If the balance patch comes out, says, yeah, it's good, it's not getting touched, build it because it's super useful. Some people are using like dot teams with Sath in here. It's very unreliable. I made a video on Giants. It works. It got me my record time of 21 seconds. And it placed me in like, I don't know, I think it was like top 40 out of everybody. But it's so inconsistent. And the AI kind of stinks. So with this team, it's going to be consistent. Like if you're getting a minute, it's going to run around a minute. So it's very, you know what you're getting out of this team. Also, just want to throw it out there. I want to make this video kind of a little bit shorter. I'm going to be doing a summon session. A summon session when Savannah hits these stones. Because Barbara is coming up. I know a lot of people are excited for that. I have her. She's the only one I do have. So good luck to anybody that is trying to pull for her. She's great. Hope you guys get her. I'm pulling for Savannah and or Masha. I've just been saving up scrolls. I got a legendary scroll in World Boss today, so that was pretty cool. So keep posted when Savannah does come out. We're gonna, whatever scroll I have, I'm gonna use it. So whatever I get from Toa, we'll see. We'll see if we can get Savannah. But for now, let's go back into it. So what I would say about thresholds, hit about 80 to 85 crit rate, probably plus 500 attack, and minimum of 35 accuracy per one. That's where the accuracy sets come in really handy. If you're not hitting the threshold, try and throw a determination set on. I got lucky. I just looked at my my inventory and I was like, why did I even keep these? This was way prior to Triple Icaru coming out. So, but with that, I just wanted to kind of showcase this team. I know you guys have seen teams like this, but just trying to grow this channel, give you guys some helpful advice, and learning through my mistakes so you guys don't have to go through it. Also, I'm saving up these. I feel like they're going to get a buff of crafting. I don't think anytime soon, but farming dungeons is way more efficient than crafting runes, in my opinion, because you get like 5-star runes. So I'm literally just going to wait until maybe to get a buff. And let's say I'm at 20,000, 30,000. I have no idea. And they get a buff and they're only 6-star runes, even blue and up. That's a huge difference. That's a lot more viable runes. So I'm throwing it out there. Maybe it's coming. I don't know. I just have a feeling because a lot of people are bringing it up to the conversation, saying, "Hey, it's not really worth it." But as always, this is my team. Two other important factors is the transmog on these are important to have your highest accuracy triple Icarus going first, so they can hit before the mine that isn't transmogged is I believe, the highest hitting damage one, or it might not be. I'm not too sure. So he moves kind of last because the transmog, the mecha one, moves faster. So the possibility of getting a defense break before the heavy hitter hits, that's kind of another point in there. Also, don't stress about the time too much. Again, if you don't have the crystals. So, as always, please like, comment, maybe throw in what you guys are doing. That'd be great, awesome, helpful. And subscribe if you're willing. If not, and you're just here to, look, learn, awesome as well. It's great to have you guys as company. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. And I don't think I've said it, but Happy New Year's, guys. And we'll see you in the next video.